When we think of ancient Rome, we often think of great generals like Julius Caesar or powerful emperors like Augustus. But did you know that there were also a number of Roman explorers who traveled to the far corners of the empire, seeking adventure and knowledge? In this video, we're going to introduce you to 5 Roman explorers you've probably never heard of, but whose journeys were just as remarkable as any conquerors. First up is Suetonius Tranquillus, a Roman historian and biographer who traveled extensively throughout the empire to research his works. His most famous book, Lives of the 12 Caesars, was a groundbreaking work of historical biography, and it's still read today. But what many people don't know is that Suetonius was also a traveler who visited far-flung parts of the empire to gather information for his books. He was a true explorer of the Roman world. Next is Marcus Vipsanius Agrippa, a Roman statesman and admiral who lived in the 1st century BC. Agrippa is best known for his role as a military commander and engineer, but he was also an explorer. He traveled to the Black Sea, one of the most remote and mysterious parts of the Roman world, and he made important discoveries about navigation and shipbuilding that helped to improve trade and commerce in the region. Third on our list is Publius Cornelius Lentulus Spinther, a Roman politician and explorer who led an expedition to the African interior in the 1st century BC. Spinther's journey took him across the Sahara, and he may have traveled as far as modern-day Nigeria. Although the exact details of his journey are lost to history, Spinther's expedition was one of the first attempts by the Romans to explore the vast and unknown continent of Africa. Fourth is Lucius Licinius Lucullus, a Roman statesman and general who lived in the 1st century BC. Lucullus is best known for his military campaigns in the eastern Mediterranean, but he was also an explorer. He led expeditions to the Caucasus region, a remote and mountainous area that was known for its exotic wildlife and valuable natural resources. Lucullus was one of the first Romans to venture into this part of the world, and his accounts of his travels were highly influential. Finally, we have Aelius Gallus, a Roman governor of Egypt, who led an expedition to Arabia Felix, modern-day Yemen, in the 1st century BC. Gallus's journey was fraught with danger and difficulty as he and his troops struggled to cross the harsh deserts of Arabia. Although the results of his expedition were ultimately unsuccessful, Gallus's journey was one of the first attempts by the Romans to explore this part of the world, and it paved the way for future explorers and traders. These 5 Roman explorers may not be as well known as Caesar or Augustus, but their journeys were just as remarkable. They pushed the boundaries of the Roman world, exploring new lands and encountering new peoples. They were true pioneers of exploration, and their legacy lives on today.